Hey guys, Wild Willie here. Today I really want to talk about candles and harnessing the light. Ever since the modern day candle like this, the wax or the beeswax candle was introduced to man, whether it be, no one's exactly sure. Some say it was 3000 BC with the Egyptians, some say it was 300 BC or 500 BC with the Romans, some say it was Asians. Whoever created the candle, I don't know, but ever since the candle came well after the oil lamp, and ever since then, man has wanted the ability to harness the light and direct the light, basically, to chase away the proverbial boogeyman or whatever. But it wasn't until around the 15th century, late 14th century, when in Europe, especially in Germany, they came out with the metal box method where you could create a kind of an enclosure around the candle out of some sort of metal and have it high polished and be able to direct the light and focus the light and magnify the light the way you want. And so I got messing around with it, and I come up with this. This method here is very simple. It's basically a tin juice can, and I didn't even polish the back. I cut the back off, and I put a little mirror on here, and a handle out of an old coat hanger. And this is basically how it works. And your candle sits in the hole in the bottom, and you light it, and that's it. This method or this design's been around for a long time, whether it been in pioneer homesteads to in castles to in mines to wherever. This version of the tin can or the tin box has been around for a long time. And this method is very simple. I mean, you carry it like this as a directional flashlight. Today it's known more as a poacher's lamp, a hunter's lamp, a redneck flashlight, whatever. But this system is still in play today. I mean, you can move these wires around if you want to, and angle your light even. It can sit on an angle, and you can direct it while you're repairing something. Those people that know me when I teach my home preparedness courses know that candles aren't my first choice for lighting up in a shift situation. I prefer battery operated stuff, and then oil lamps, and then candles. Candles being the third in the list for the safety factor, and especially now with scented candles, a lot of them you're not even supposed to burn in an enclosed environment. They can cause you to get headache, dizziness, get sick, and everything else. This method is very simple, relatively safe, relatively, safe from the environment too. The only thing that's going to get this is some wind. The rain or the snow is not really going to get it. So anyways, let's go find a dark room in the house, the closet, the garage or something. We'll turn it on and we'll see how she goes. Now you guys can see how the candle hangs out the bottom. You don't want it up too tight or it'll start licking the roof of the can and everything will turn black. Basically, you have to constantly feed this candle up in. It also makes a good handle. You'll see inside there how it works. Very simple. Now watch what happens. You can't really tell here, but watch what happens. I have to go in my closet. It's the only dark room in the house. But once I close the door, this now acts as a directional light. And I could use it in a shift situation to repair things, walk around the house, walk around the garage if I had to. This is one little simple candle. A tea light candle does just as well. But you can see how well it lights up in here. One simple candle. I'm out of the elements for the most part. The only thing that's going to put this out is a little bit of wind, but the rain isn't going to get at it. The snow isn't going to get at it. And I can carry this thing around on a handle and use it as a light. Anyways, guys, I'm Wild Willie. Really, like I said before, candles aren't my first choice in emergency preparedness. But they do have their place, don't get me wrong. And little things like this you can make around the house that cost you nothing could be the difference between making your emergency situation a lot more bearable or not. Anyway, so I got to get trucking. Remember, it's not a question if the shit hits a fan, it's a question of when. So always be prepared.